I play Kiera Cameron on Continuum. I'm a law enforcement officer from the future. Pretty much opens up, we are executing 7 of the worst terrorists in the world at the time. And at the execution, through various mechanisms that you learn more about as the show progresses, there's a white light that goes off and I get sucked back in time with the 7 terrorists, and I land in 2012, Vancouver, at the spot where the execution took place just 65 years in the past. Just to sort of wrap people's head around it, I kind of like to say, okay, here we are today in 2012. Imagine tomorrow you wake up 65 years in the past. You're in 1946. Imagine what that would be like, that kind of experience of waking up, what's going on, why am I here, where's my cell phone, you know.
The bad guys are in prison, and pretty soon they'll never be able to hurt anyone ever again.
Kiera is, you know, she's a mom. She's got a 5-year-old son. She's got her husband. Obviously, they live in 2077. She's a law enforcement officer. She's determined. She's, you know, a real fighter. Knows what she believes in. She goes for what she wants. She's very headstrong, and she kicks ass. I mean, you like her from the very beginning. You know, she throws down in the first 10 minutes, and you think, oh gosh, this girl's great. There's this part of her, especially that you see when she is finding herself trapped in 2012. When it comes to fight or flight, she will fight, and I love that fire in her.
You've been tagged, Mr. Killen. Report to a CPS station for booking or face the pain. Oh, and bring your little friend here with you.
Police officers in the future are dressed very stylishly. The suit, I call it sort of, it's as though it was a life-size, body-fitting iPhone. You can do everything with it. You touch, you move, you slide things, you punch things up. You can get everything in one place at one time. It's a very lovely mechanism for the show because it can go invisible. If I need money in this strange day and age, I can type in a few things here and sort of electrocute an ATM and money comes out. I mean, it does absolutely everything. But the suit and the multi-tool that she brings back with her are her only lifelines when she arrives. And they play a very huge role in the rest of the series as well. I love action sequences, I love fight sequences, I love learning fight sequences. It all started when I was on Alias, because that was the first time I ever got to do any of that. And my first fight scene ever, I was playing a Russian hooker. I was in a Dolce & Gabbana mini dress with huge wedges, and I was fighting on an oil rig. I mean, it was pretty awesome. And from there, between whether it was G.I. Joe or whether it was Conan or obviously now Continuum, I like the physicality of the role. Plus, when I'm working a lot, I can't go to the gym, so I think, okay, the more fight scenes I have to learn, the more gym time I'm getting. There's something just so cool about looking badass. Now, if I got in a real fight, not really sure my skills would be as good, but we'll pretend.
So, I guess a gun is still out of the question?
First of all, it has something for everyone, and I don't say that lightly. There's the sci-fi, there's the cop drama, but then there are those other elements, the future elements in the family and the character development, and it's also a thinking person's show. It's so multi-layered and multifaceted, given the future and the future of the future and the past and how time travel works. Are you altering the future by all of us going back 65 years? It's very thought-provoking, and that's what makes for exciting TV as well.